Okay, so a little bit of background. 2001, under extreme pressure from its investors, surveillance capitalism was invented at Google as the solution to financial emergency. So in much the same way in which at the third try at the Ford Motor Company, you know, all the pieces came together and there was a day where it was like, yeah, mass production was invented that day at Ford. You know, and the way we attribute the real honing and completion of the whole idea of managerial capitalism with General Motors. Surveillance capitalism births at Google. And it spread to Facebook pretty quickly, and then to other internet-based businesses and applications. However, it's now migrating to a much wider range of real world, that's always a tricky one, real world goods and service providers who are mobilizing around this one version of information capitalism. For example, this surveillance capitalism as a form of information capitalism, I say that it has become the default model, certainly in the online world. A really interesting analysis of the top 1 million websites found that 90% leak to an average of 9 external domains that track, capture, and expropriate user data for commercial purposes. 78% of those initiate third-party transfers to domains owned by Google, and another 34% transfer data to domains owned by Facebook. So these were the first two big pioneers, and they still remain the biggest forces in surveillance capitalism. I argue in my book that Microsoft has joined the party, and when we get to the other big companies, it's a more complicated discussion. But I want to show you how this has moved to what we call the real world. A producer of bar equipment celebrates the new trend toward smart bottles and packaging. And he says, it's really all about allowing our bar owners to see stuff about our customers that they couldn't see before and maximize their profits. And the CEO of Allstate Insurance says he wants his company to be like Google and monetize data about its customers. Quote, should we sell the information we get from people driving around to various other people and capture some additional profit source? This is the terrain on which the battle for the future of the digital economy will be waged.